everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Teddy, and today I have a very special treat for everybody. I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of the Super Retro Trio. This is a console, a retro console made by Retrobit, and it plays Genesis, Super Nintendo, and NES games. I found this on Amazon for about 50-60 bucks, and I'm going to test it out in this video and let you know what I feel about it. So from my look at it, you know, I love the way that the console looks itself, and you have 3 individual slots here for every single cartridge that you want to put in, and then you can kind of toggle between each one here, you know, the game consoles from the, you know, classic consoles, back to my childhood days at least. You know, it takes me way back. And it comes with 2 controllers, which are about 10 feet in length, I believe, for the length of the cord. And then you can hook it up, which is the coolest part, I think, because I'm going to involve this into my streaming and into my content creating as well. You can hook it up HDMI, or you can go, you know, RGB, and you can hook it up classically to an old TV. Really cool concept, really cool idea. I really dig it. Let's dig into this, let's unbox it, let's see exactly what we're dealing with, and we'll get some gameplay going, and I'll give you my feels about it at the end. Let's do this. Alright y'all, we're going to dig into this box and we're going to see exactly what is inside here. I'm very excited to get my hands on this and actually get playing with it. It's a very cool glimpse from the past for me because I was raised on Super Nintendo and, you know, classic Nintendo. So it's really good for me to get my hands on this and be able to, you know, have some nostalgic feelings from my past. Really makes me feel like overwhelmed with, you know, nostalgia, because I did go up to the Express today, which is a little store around where we live, and we picked up some classic games to try this out with, and I really want to have my daughter play them too, which is even more awesome. You know, to see her playing the games that I played whenever I was a kid, that's just an incredible feeling. Alright, so the tape is cut, and I believe you have to flip open this box like so. I don't think it like opens up from the top or anything. I think you have to pull it out from the side here. And right off rip, y'all, I can tell you straight out, I am going to absolutely love everything about this. I don't want to show too much of it. I want to get it up here close and personal with you. Sorry for all the plastic sounding. Let's see what that looks like right there. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. I really like the way that looks. The white on red gives it that classic vibe of like your classic console vibe. You know, it's got all the wires and the cables there that you need. It's got the RGB cable. It's got the HDMI cable. It's got the controller ports, the controllers that you need. Really awesome stuff, y'all. I really love this so far. Alright guys, so I'll give you an up-close shot here of the controller. The controller itself feels really nice in my hands. You can hear the clicks on everything that I press. You can feel the D-pad. It's got that classic like Super Nintendo NES feel for the D-pad. The triggers up top, you can hear them. You can hear them clicking and such. It's got the start and select buttons. Feels really nice. Got a smooth grip in your hands too. I really like the feel of the controllers. So after taking it out of the plastic, I'll give you an up-close view of this as well. You can tell that it's got its own individual, you know, press down slots here. This is to keep the dust and stuff out of the console itself. And then, you know, you have the reset button, which you can actually hear. It clicks on and off for reset. You have the classic feel of like you're switching the consoles on. You can switch between, you know, Genesis, Super Nintendo, and the original Nintendo. Then up front here, we have a little port, and once you open it, it's a little hard to open, but once you get it open, you have all your spots for all the controllers here. You know, you've got your Super Nintendo, you got your Genesis, you got your original Nintendo. You can switch between the ports up here, switch between the makes down here. You can close it back up. And on the back side here, like I said, you can hook it up through HDMI, or you can hook it up through RGB cables. And then over here is the actual power device itself. So let's hook this thing up. Let's see what it runs like. Let's play a little game on it. Give it a little test run, and I'll let you know what I feel on it afterwards. Alright y'all, so one thing that I have seen so far that is a problem, and I know it can be worked out because it is trying to push sound through my Elgato, but maybe I'm just not aware of how to hook it up, but I am hooked up the same way I would hook up into any HDMI system, but you know, the triple retro doesn't. You see how it's kind of pushing the sound there a little bit, but then it cuts off and it doesn't want to push the sound anymore. I think hooking up through a capture card, you have to have something special in order to push the sound through. So with that being said, there's going to be sound popping in and out whenever I'm doing this gameplay video, because that's the one little thing I found so far. But the other stuff here, you know, gameplay wise, it runs just like the original consoles do. You know, I'm playing with the controller that was in the box, you know, and I literally feel like I'm just playing like I would back whenever I used to sit on my grandma's floor in front of the old model televisions and just play, you know, just pass the controller back and forth with my brother, and, you know, just play and be able to do what I normally would do back then in my childhood, the games I was raised on. And I think overall, you know, it's a really good system. I think that, you know, I bet you if I were to hook it up straight into a TV, it probably would have no problem whatsoever. It would probably just connect the way that it's supposed to, and it would probably just run the sound. And I'll give that a test too, and I'll let you all know for sure if it is. But I know for certain that it is trying to push sound through, and you guys can hear the clips of it as it's trying to push it through. I just think you need something more to push it through, like a capture card wise. And I'm sure it's not going to be too expensive. So, I mean, my thoughts overall on the system itself, you know, after I get done playing through this level, I will tell you exactly how I feel about it. But it really makes me feel really, like, nostalgic. It really brings me back to the days of whenever I could just play. I'm just going to run through the rest of this level here. I'm going to miss out on some stuff, but that's alright, because I'm going to go back through and play these in my free time. But I really just wanted to show you guys some of the gameplay itself and how it runs, because it runs very smooth. So let's get into how I feel, my afterthoughts, and let's see exactly what my final thoughts on this are. Alright, everybody. So my final thoughts on the Triple Retro is, well, actually, if you want to get the name proper, it's Triple Retro 3 Enhanced is the one that I have. My final thoughts on it is I really think it's a great nostalgic system. If you're looking to jump back into the old school classics that you grew up with and you love, and you got your hands on with them, and you love being able to go out to the store and game hunt and find the cartridges and stuff for your classic feel of games, it's a really great system to pick up. It's cheap. It was $50 on Amazon, you know, and it came with everything that I needed to hook it right up into the TV and get rolling. The minor deficit that I've had so far is that, like I said, I think I need something extra in order to run it through my Elgato for streaming and for capturing. I don't think it's going to be able to do it without something extra in there, which isn't a big deal. I'm sure it's not too expensive to pick up and find. And whenever I do find out what that piece is, I will let you guys know, or once I figure out the settings that you need in OBS to do said streaming or content creating, I will also let you guys know. But overall, I really love the console. I think it's a really great way to go back in time. I think it's a really great way to feel like a kid again inside, because that's what I feel like right now. And I know I'm going to really enjoy being able to take this console downstairs in my living room, hook it up, and just watch my daughter play through the Donkey Kong games like I did whenever I was her age. And that's a really cool feeling. So overall, great buy. $50-$60 on Amazon. You get to play all the old school games, and if you love game hunting, you can get to go out and try and find all those old cartridges and stuff from all your childhood days. Really love the system. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, please drop a like, share, and subscribe below, and I will let you know my thoughts on more stuff in the near future, along with keep up with my gameplays and stuff. Catch me over on Twitch. I stream there every weeknight, unless I got something going on. But I stream there every weeknight around 7, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate everything you guys do. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.